Hi everybody, it's Kelsey. Today I did a hair tutorial and just warning you, I kind of just went with it. I didn't have too much of a plan except I wanted to do a hair tutorial. So I'm going to come up with more wearable ones soon, but who knows, I thought this might inspire somebody to do something like, I don't know, you could do something different with it, you could do exactly what I did, modify it to your comfort zone and your taste. This just is to, I don't know, be creative on camera and see if somebody likes it. That's great. If you don't, no worries, because not gonna lie, I wouldn't be wearing this every day, but I don't know, I think it's kind of cute, creative. I did an inverted French braid, so the braid kind of like, I don't know, instead of going over, I went under, and just warning you, you really want to stay focused whenever doing like an inverted braid because it's so easy to go on autopilot if you like French braiding and just start doing over. At one time I started doing like a different time, not while I was filming. I like did the top ones over and the bottom ones under, so it turns out really wonky. So pay attention because it's easy to just go right into like the normal way. And so if you want to do inverted, just warning you, it takes some focus. So I did the inverted braid on both sides, and then I like wound it around into like a bun. You could just do the two braids, make a ponytail and a regular bun, but I was like, hey, what the heck? And I did them into, like, I wrapped them around into one braided bun, but you could just do a normal bun if you put them in a ponytail instead of braiding them all the way down. Anyways, I will explain it in the tutorial. So I hope you enjoy this or get something out of it at least. And I will hopefully be get back into more hair tutorials because I really do enjoy them and I have a lot more ideas now. So comment below if you'd like to see more hair tutorials. So here is the tutorial. Just like a normal braid, I'm going to split it into 3 sections at the top of my head, and then I'm going to start braiding, but like I said, weave them under instead of over like a normal French braid. It's going to make the braid stand out on top instead of being woven under, and it's going to make it kind of stand out, and I think it looks really interesting, just a little bit different from the normal French braid, and I really like it. But of course you could do it like a normal French braid, weaving it over and if you like it that way, but I'm going to do it just like this for the sake of this tutorial. And then after I'm braiding all the way down my head, I'm going to try to split it evenly in the back, even though I should have done that beforehand, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to try to braid exactly half of my hair. And then after I am done French braiding, or inverse French braiding, I'm going to just continue into a normal braid and then take a little hair tie and tie it off. Ta-da! And then I'm going to repeat it on the other side. You don't even have to repeat it on the other side. You could just do one side and then put it into a ponytail and do a normal bun. Or you could do both sides and still put it into a ponytail instead of 2 braids and do a normal bun. Or you could do what I'm doing. There's a ton of different options. Do whatever you like. And I'm just going to continue weaving under instead of over. Ta-da! Now going to the back of my head, I'm going to make sure that this being the second side, make sure that you really get all of the hair, because it's so annoying whenever you do 2 braids and then you forget to like leave out those little hairs at the bottom. It's so annoying, so just make sure on the second side that you get all of the remaining hair. And then tie it off at the end. Now for the bun part of this, I'm going to put it flatly to my head and start pinning. I'm using flatly closed or flat, tightly closed bobby pins for this, and then I'm tucking under the end to hide it, and then to make a little circle with the braid and pinning it down. Then I'm going to take the other side and just wrap it around what I already did to make a big circular braided bun. And then just hide that little end there and you're all done. except for if you want to fix little areas that you think you messed up on. Just if they're a little poofy, pin them down and you're done. So if this is a little crazy for you, or it like looks a little obnoxious on its own, you could put a headband on it, you can put a flower in it, especially if there's anywhere where you think that you messed up or something. Flowers are my favorite for areas that I mess up in. So I hope you enjoyed this, and if there's any more hair tutorials that you'd like to see, I know I'd like to film them, so please comment below. Bye!